So what is wrong with you? And she picks you up and brings you back home, and then you beat her up. Is this a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can I have a file stamp for a plea, please? Court is calling 2025 CR 0022720 State versus Alfredo Campos. Could I have parties announced?
And for the state of Texas. Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Campos.
All right. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Is there an application?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Campos, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, state will be proceeding. Additionally, Your Honor, state will waive the repeat offender enhancement. Also no objection.
Okay. All right. Did you review the document entitled court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
All right. In count 2, you're charged with assault family household member with a previous conviction. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Judge.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State is proceeding on count 2. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor. I did mention that when you get to the stipulation.
Right. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, sir.
And you're not allowed to be designated as a primary custodial parent?
Yes, sir.
Right. Knowing that, do you still wish to continue with this plea?
Yes.
Right. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
This is the exact moment the entire atmosphere inside the courtroom shifts. The man standing before the bench had been released from custody by the very same person who believed in him enough to give him another chance. She welcomed him back into her home, offered trust and support, and he answered that generosity with brutality. Judge Boyd doesn't hesitate for even a second. One sharp glance, one direct question. What is wrong with you? And then comes that heavy silence, the kind that reveals more than words ever could. The police photographs speak for themselves. Visible injuries, undeniable proof, yet somehow there is an affidavit requesting the court not move forward. This is the harsh truth about domestic violence cases. Victims often shield the very individuals who harm them. Judge Boyd makes her position unmistakably clear. The cycle stops today. No justifications, no leniency. 3 years behind bars, a permanent determination of family violence, and strict conditions from this point on. This isn't merely a sentence being handed down, it's accountability in its purest form, because a courtroom isn't a counseling session. It's the place where consequences finally catch up with actions.
Is about to start.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
In both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plea in count 2? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
This time state the evidence states exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection.
Right. Did Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Your Honor.
All right. So what is wrong with you? This is a person, for whatever reason, decided to pick you up from custody when maybe she should just let you stay in there, for whatever, and let you just stay there. She takes it upon herself, and I'm sure she paid your bond, and she picks you up and brings you back home, and then you beat her up. What's your issue?
I have an issue.
Yeah, I mean, you do. Because somebody who, do you love her or do you claim to love her?
No.
No, you don't, because that's not the way you treat people you love. She took it, probably money from her children, to pay to bond you out. And then, all right, let me tell you what's in the police report, and you tell me what's incorrect about this. I asked victim what happened. Victim stated the following events occurred. Since Wednesday, she went to pick you up from the jail. She stated they were good, no problems. Later that day is when the defendant began to strike and choke the victim. So this is where we are.
All right, I don't know if I think he just got a little bit tangled up. I don't know if he bonded out or if he was just released at that point, and then she picked him up instead of the bond. I think that's where he was a little confused.
I was just confused because I was released from ISF, not from the county jail.
Oh, okay, so there was no bond posted. Okay, that's what I think he was
So
confused.
here's my question. Is the reason for this offer because the complainant does not want to participate and has filed an affidavit of non-prosecution? All right. So she's filed an affidavit of non-prosecution, even though I'm looking at the photos. She has a black eye, she has bruises on her arms, and she took time out of her busy schedule to come pick you up from wherever you're incarcerated. So for some reason, she's attached herself to you, but I'm going to try to break that cycle today. So I'm going to sentence you to 3 years in prison. There'll be credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money is not running concurrently. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Ana Maria Hermio, aka Ana Maria Gonzalez, and you're not allowed to reside in any residence with minors. Do you understand? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed this plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and also affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. Don't get involved in any other relationship. Don't contact her. If you love her, the best thing you can do for her is not contact her, because you're not any good for her. And until you figure out why you feel the need to put your hands on people in anger, you should not be in anybody's relationship. Here's my advice to you. Get an orchid. I always tell people that, and this is why I tell people to get an orchid. An orchid takes a lot of patience. When you get it from the store, it's beautiful. They all have them all with the flowers bloomed on it. They will give you directions. Those directions don't work. I learned you're not supposed to put ice cubes in them. But if you can let the blooms fall off of that orchid and keep that same orchid and get it to rebloom, you may be ready for a relationship, because with orchids, you have to learn patience. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just have a seat up there.